Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Soo, your East Oakland advocate. Well, today I want to talk about Thuggish Oakland. And the Thuggish Oakland that I'm talking to, I'm referring to the event that happened at Mayor Sheng Tao's announcement of $3.5 million to help the community. And um, the former mayoral candidate, Seneca Scott, and some of the other folks that are part of the Recall Mayor Sheng Tao uh, group also were on hand and uh, were voicing their opposition to anything that Sheng Tao, Mayor Sheng Tao, has to say. But here's the thing: uh, back when Sheng Tao was elected to the uh, Oakland City Council, an old girls club was formed, and um, it's just as bad as the old boys club, and they have their own private agenda. And then when you, Oakland, put stupid Mayor Sheng Tao in office, or Sheng Tao in office, um, you gave carte blanche to that good old girls club of Oakland. And that good old girls club um, was originally Nikki Fornutado Bass, Sheng Tao, and Rebecca Kaplan. But then Carroll Fife got elected back in 2020 onto District 3, and she uh, um, got elected because she was more progressive and more housing friendly. Whereas the other candidate, the incumbent, she wasn't as housing friendly, and in fact, she was very anti-homeless. So this was a big switch for the city council. But unfortunately, they formed a good old girls club, and um, Carroll Fife became part of that. And the thing with Carroll Fife, her husband runs a security company, and Tur-Ha Ak, um, Tur-Ha Ak, Tur hyphen HA and then Ak, AK. Um, and he gives a very different look at how he does security. He runs his own security organization um, outside of their marriage. And so, anyway, for some reason, I don't know if he's being paid for this or not being paid for this, but him and his security team seem to always be on hand for Carroll, wherever Carroll Fife goes. That's fine. That's no problem. He should be there because that's Carroll's husband. But here's where things get real dicey. They also provide kind of the loose security for events, public events that hold the city administrators and administration, such as Mayor Sheng Tao and Nikki Fornutado Bass. And so all three were in that announcement when they were interrupted by uh, Seneca Scott and the Recall Mayor Sheng Tao organization. And in the background, if you go look at the video, you can see Seneca Scott and an associate running, literally running, because Tur-Ha Ak, his security team, were in pursuit to harass the protesters. And that's wrong. And the sad thing is that they're not marked as security. They're not nothing. They're nothing. And so it gives a very thuggish image, the perception of thug security protecting City of Oakland's weak administrators, namely Carroll Fife, Nikki Fornutado Bass, and the helpless Sheng Tao. And so And they literally have done this before and were cited for assault. So this team is well known to Oakland police for assaulting people. And so this is a bad look for Shang Tao, a really bad look for Carroll Fife. And Carroll, you're a personal friend of mine, and I really am disturbed by what I am seeing between you and your husband. What is going on, and the thuggish perception that you're giving Oakland, even more thuggish. And we have to stop that. We have to stop that thuggish image. And the incident that I talk about, Tur-Ha Ak, literally shoved a person to the ground. And this was back in 2022 during Wood Street clearing, an earlier clearing back in 2022. And there was a lot of controversy, but here's the bottom line. Carroll Fife apologized for the mishandling of the situation, and where her husband literally assaulted a homeless advocate. I don't side with this particular homeless advocate because he is prone to violence himself. I personally know this idiot, and a lot of the people that I knew at the Wood Street encampments did not like Vincent. Vincent was a problem for the community, and he's a con man, like another con man that I know here in East Oakland. And they're liars. They're thieves. They're liars, and they don't do what they say. But it still doesn't make right what Tur-Ha Ak did to Vincent Williams. He shoved him to the ground. He didn't sustain any serious injuries other than a few scrapes and scratches. But it's a very thuggish thing to do, because Oakland police officers or any other security, a real security group, would have just put what is called a ring of fire around the group and keep the two sides separated. And it would be incumbent upon the one of the parties to break through that ring of fire. I know a thing about security because I did security details as part of my counterterrorism agency. And we did much more valuable people than these little clowns here. And I call them clowns because that's what they are. They don't have any business truly doing security because they don't know how to do security. They're not licensed for any kind of weapons, so they can't carry anything, and so they use violence, muscle, old-fashioned beat the fuck up, type of thug solutions. And that's a very bad solution when it comes to the city of Oakland administrators. You need to separate yourself seriously from thuggish security. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be right back.